Welcome to the class. Today, the topic that we are going to cover is tetravalent nature of the carbon. In the last class, we had done the versatile nature of carbon, and in that topic, there were two nature. The first one was catenation nature of carbon, and the second one tetravalent nature. In the last class, we have covered the catenation nature of the carbon. In today's class, we are going to cover the tetravalent nature of the carbon. Now, carbon has valency 4, that is, it has a capacity of doing 4 bonds with 4 carbon atom or any other hetero atoms through a single bond or by a means of multiple bonds like double bond, triple bonds. Therefore, carbon have 4 valency, meaning it is capable of bonding with 4 other carbon atoms or some other heteroatoms. Sorry. Now, heteroatoms are those atoms apart from carbon, like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, those kinds of atom. By forming covalent bonds, like single bond, or double bond, or triple bond. Now, if we have to study some example, the most common examples are CH3, CH2, Cl. The skeleton structure will look like each carbon is forming 4 single bond with 4 different atom. The left hand side carbon is forming 3 single bond with 3 hydrogen atom and 1 single bond with another carbon atom. The carbon at the right hand side is forming 2 bond with 2 hydrogen atom, 1 bond with 1 carbon atom and 1 bond with 1 chlorine atom. The name of this compound is chloroethane. Sorry. Let's study another example. The name of this compound is ethyl alcohol or ethanol. The skeleton structure will look like both the carbon again forming 4 single bond with either another carbon atom or any other heteroatom. Let's take another example. The name of this compound is acetaldehyde. The IUPAC name is ethanal. The skeleton structure of this compound is the carbon in the left hand side is forming 4 bond via 4 single bond. Among those 4 single covalent bond, the carbon has formed 3 single covalent bond with 3 hydrogen atom and 1 single covalent bond with another carbon atom. The carbon in the left hand side, the aldehyde carbon, has formed 2 single covalent bond and 1 double covalent bond. One single covalent bond the carbon has formed with another carbon, and the other single covalent bond the carbon has formed with hydrogen. The carbon has formed one double bond with an oxygen. Now the total number of hydrogen comprising 2 bond in the double bond and the 2 single bond, the total numbers is 4 bond. This 4 bond is created, the carbon has created with 3 different types of atom. So this is the concept of tetravalency of carbon, in which we can see that carbon is filling up its octet via doing covalent bond with other carbon atom or with other heteroatom via single covalent bonds or multiple covalent bonds. Now, depending on these two factors, a wide range of organic compound is created, has been observed. The base of these organic compounds is the carbon hydrogen bonds. That the common factor in these organic compounds, due to these two reasons, these two nature, catenation and tetravalency nature of carbon, that carbon and hydrogen combine together to form the organic compounds. These compounds, in other words, also known as hydrocarbon compounds. Compounds of carbon atom and hydrogen atom are known as hydrocarbons. If we take the example in the last three examples that we had done, chloroethane, ethyl alcohol, ethanol, and the last one acetaldehyde, all of these three example are the example of hydrocarbon compounds because the base of those compound, the entire molecular structure of that compound has been created by the carbon hydrogen bond along with sometimes some other heteroatom like chlorine, oxygen, and uh, chlorine, oxygen, nitrogen. So in the next class we are then going to study about the hydrocarbons and different kinds of hydrocarbon with some examples.